take this sample question from WASSCE 2012 on current electricity. It says 6 dry cells, each of e.m.f 2.0 volts and internal resistance of 1.0 ohm, are connected in parallel across a load of 3.0 ohm. Calculate the effective current in the circuit. So we're going to do this very quickly. Now I'm going to first sketch this so that we can see the overview, because if you don't sketch it, you may have problems doing the calculation. So we have 6 cells that are connected in parallel. So this is my cell number 1, cell number 2, cell number 3, cell number 4, cell number 5, cell number 6. Connected in parallel means something of this nature. Connected in parallel. So this is a parallel connection. That's a parallel connection. Good. So they are all sharing the same terminal there and there. And each of them is 2 volts. Each of them is 2 volts, 2 volts, 2 volts, 2 volts, 2 volts. And then their internal resistances is 1 ohm, 1 ohm, 1 ohm. That's the e.m.f each equals to what? 2 volts. And internal resistance R equals to what? 1 ohm. So this is the sketching, and they are connected across a load. So let me sketch my load here. Load means resistance. Resistors are used to represent load in circuit diagram, because when you say load, whenever you connect heater, iron, all those things are resistances. They reduce the flow of current. They draw power from the source. So those are loads. So we use resistances to represent them depending on the, well, let's move on. So here is 3 what? Ohms. That's the actual load, while internal resistance is 1 ohm for each of the six cells. So we have to calculate the current. This current I, current drawn from the cells. So now e.m.f E equals to what? Current, you open bracket, into what? Big R plus small r, where big R represents external resistance, while small r represents internal resistance. So we have our big R to be 3. Our big R equals to 3 ohm. So now this small r here, we are not going to put 1. The reason we are not going to put 1 is because we have 6 cells here. So we have about 6 internal resistances there. And what kind of connection do we have here? We have a parallel connection. So we are going to calculate the equivalent internal resistance of the cells. So that will be 1 over equivalent internal resistance. Since it's parallel connection, will be 1 over small r1 plus 1 over small r2 plus what? 1 over r6. So in essence, to save our time, it means what? 1 over 1, because each of it is 1, times 6, since all of them have the same value. So we now have 1 over R equivalent to be equals to what? 6. If you make R, small r equivalent the subject, or you say you take reciprocal of that, what you have is your R equivalent will be equals to 1 over 6 ohms, which will give you about 0.6 like that. So, but we keep it as a fraction. So now we found our equivalent internal resistance. So we are going to substitute it in this formula to use and find our current. So if you make current the subject of the formula here, you have that I will be equals to E divided by big R plus small r. And what is the and what is the value of our E? The value of our E is 2. And somebody will ask, but we have more than we have about 6 cells here. Shouldn't we add them up? No. When cells are connected in parallel, the equivalent EMF is the same as each of the cells. So the equivalent EMF of this cell is still 2. If they were connected in series, that's when we will add it, and that would have given us 12 volts. But this is a parallel connection, so equivalent EMF is what? 2. So if we substitute our value here, that will be 2 divided by 3 plus 1 over 6. 3 plus 1 over 6. So that will be 2. We do the mathematics involved. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 1 divided by 6, which equals to 2 divided by 19. That's 18 plus 1, 19, divided by 6, which equals to 2 times 6 divided by what? 19. And 2 times 6 divided by 19 is 0.63 amps. So the correct option is A. So the current in the circuit is 0.63 ampere. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, especially the subscription. It goes a long way to support the channel, support the ministry to move to the permanent side. And then if you are looking for online classes in real time with me, the link is in the description. You join our WhatsApp group and then we discuss. Thank you.